Hey friends, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my very detailed feed-in cornrow method from multiple angles with multiple different tricks. So let's jump right into it. Today we're going to be using Freetress's Clean Therapy hair that has been pre-cleansed with vinegar wash. I do have a video on my channel which I show you my technique of vinegar washing, but this hair has been such a lifesaver lately when I don't want to do that full routine. And so this is about the size of hair that I want to insert in each feed-in. The reason why is because my hair is pretty thick, so I don't want too much density, more so concerned on the length. I found this sewing rack on Amazon and I like to pre-section my hair to get it ready. So as you can see, I already did one side of my hair. We are going to be doing the other 3 braids on camera. I'm going to show you my technique. I'm going to hopefully explain it so that you can do the same. Let's jump right into it. So I already pre-parted my hair. I do have a video I will link below where I show you how I do my parting, my 3-mirror method. So first and foremost, I want to moisturize my hair. So today I'm going to be using Carol's Daughter's Black Vanilla Oil, one of my absolute favorites for hydration. Then I'm going to go with Hicks Edge Control, and I'm going to apply that product all alongside the part on both sides of the section. And the reason I'm doing that is because it allows me for a smooth base that makes it nice, neat, and uniformed when it's time to start braiding. I'm then going to take my comb, just smooth the product in, do a little bit on them baby hair, and get started. So the basis of any braid, any cornrow is 3 pieces. You have a middle piece, a left piece, and a right piece. I always start from my right because I'm right-handed. So I'm going to pull that piece to the center, pull the left piece to the center. And you're going to start to be able to create a crossing weaving effect. And so I start my braid off with just my hair, and then I start to feed in. When I get about right here, I go in and add the hair. And so what's going to happen here, you see my middle finger is holding the left piece out of the way. This pointer is where I'm going to add the hair. So as I add the hair in, it's 2 sides to this piece of hair. And so the hair closest to the camera that you see right here is going to lay under our right side. The other piece is going to lay under the middle, and we're going to braid it on in just like so. And now this may be a little confusing. This is the type of video for somebody that already knows how to cornrow and they just need to know where the hair goes. It's also the kind of video if you are a visual learner, because I'm going to show you how to do this technique from many angles. I'm going to explain it a few different times, and I got a little song for you to remember how to get down. So right here again, we're going to add that hair in. That pointer is going to put it in. One side goes to the middle, the other side goes to the right. So we're going to add it again. That pointer is going to grab it. One piece goes to the middle and one piece goes to the right. We're going to braid it down again. One piece goes to the middle and one piece goes to the right, and then you just keep braiding. So the left side is literally not getting any extension until it comes around. You know what I mean? And I prefer to do it on all one side because it's easier for me to remember. So again, add that piece in. One side goes to the middle, one side goes to the right. Now, as you start to get to the end where your hair needs to be blended in, you're going to go in and add your edge control, pop that hair in. It's going to feed in exactly where it is. You're not moving it anywhere. You don't have to worry about anything. And if you're doing knotless box braids, this is the technique once you get to the bottom. So you have your 3 pieces. You see how I put that in? It goes right to the left. We're going to braid it again, put it in the middle. See how it grabs that middle? The other piece goes there, braid it on down. And I think that's the easiest part. Once you see where the hair is supposed to lay, it makes sense. At that point, you're just going to braid it down all the way to the ends, and we're about to start the very next one. Oh, but before we start the next one, if you get these little gaps in your cornrows because of how you pick the hair up, it's all good. Just add a little bit of edge control, use your comb, and you can comb it right out as you see right there. No big deal, no biggie, it's all good. So we're moving on to the very next braid. We're going to add our oil, we're going to add our edge control, and prepare to prep our section. And while we're prepping, let me just say this. I really love y'all because this video was a labor of love, trying to make sure I had adequate shots to show you what I was doing, being able to explain it in a way that even a beginner could grasp, and trying to make sure my finger's not in the camera. I'm watching the mirror, watching the camera, watching the monitor. This was a real thing for real. So again, we're going to start our braid off. We're going to add that hair in to the middle, grab it, scoot it in. The piece on the right keeps it, braid it down. We're going to do that again. just like so. We are going to add that hair, scoot it into the middle, make sure it gets to that right piece, braid it on down. Always on one side, always under the existing hair. Pinch it in, scoot it over where it needs to be, and you do not have to worry about it. And so we're going to add that hair from another. Now we're at another angle. You see these angles? I'm giving y'all television style, right? I'm really breaking it down. We're going to add another piece of hair. I am going to speed up a little bit on this part just so you can see what it'll look like if you were actually doing it and rocking and rolling, as opposed to like just slowed down, or what you see when you watch videos of people braiding. So we're going to slow it down one more time. And then as we begin to get to the back, which is usually my favorite part, and I feel like the part where you really can see and understand what's happening. So we're going to braid it down. We are going to go in and add that hair to the middle, pull it to the side, and braid it on down. Now, do you guys see why I'm also using smaller pieces? Because look how thick the braid gets, and that's just the density of my hair. These little feed-in pieces are not really adding that much volume. So if I use pieces bigger than this, that would be the biggest cornrow in the world, and you still want it to be uniformed and neat and make sense to the sizing of the parting. So again, we get into the end, you're going to make sure you're consistently adding that edge control, braiding it down some, adding that piece, gripping it to the middle. The other piece is going to the right side, braiding it down. Okay, so the way that our song goes is add it to the middle, swing it to the right. This is how you braid it down tonight. Okay, so one more time, everybody find your part, find your key. Let's do it again. Add it to the middle, swing it to the right. This is how you braid it down tonight. And I feel like that little rhythm will help you to know where to place the hair, remind you how to place the hair, and it'll just be something cute. So I'm going to go in again, adding more oil. We're going to go with our edge control. This is our very last braid. We're almost done. We're wrapping it up. And we are going to show the technique one more time. Start off with your cornrow. As you can see, the front of my braids, I do them a little bit looser because I do not want too much tension at the front of my hair. I don't want those bumps and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to braid it on down, add that piece, braid it on down, add the piece, and that's pretty much the technique, guys. It's super easy, like I said a million times in this video. Once you understand where to place the hair, it makes the cornrows easier. If you do not know how to cornrow at all, I do have a how-to cornrow video on my channel. I will link that below. Start there. Then once you get the hang of that, then meet us back over here. I really want to know from you guys. Let me know if this was helpful, if it makes sense, if my angles was all that. I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Y'all know where I be, in the back by the snacks. So we're just going to keep feeding that hair in to the center and to the right, to the center and to the right, and to the center and to the right. And as you get to the end, you definitely want to make sure you keep adding the edge control, smoothing your hair down so that it's nice and protected. And that's pretty much it. We're going to braid it on down and prep it. So again, if you have any of those gaps in any of your braids, when I'm finished, I just like to go in, close them up, and we're going to do a little edges. Now, pay attention to my forehead. It is very small. I cannot do a whole bunch of swirls and twirls if I want to clean my face in a way that is pleasing to me and to the Lord. So I do a little swoop to swoop, but look at my eyebrow to my baby hair. Literally, I don't have a lot of time to play. And I even got a little pimple where something probably, was in the way. So I only do a little something on camera for y'all, but I'm not a big baby hair person because of that reason. So then we're going to go in with some mousse. I'm going to be using a lot of body, which I love. One of my favorites. It's affordable. It works. So then we're going to use my scarf in a triangle shape. We're going to lay it down on the head. The triangle is going to lay against the back of the hair. We are then going to tie the scarf over that triangle just to make sure we're smooth all the way down. We are going to dip those ends in boiling hot water. This is my little instant cup that I love. I'm just towel drying them with a pillowcase just so they're not rugged. I'm going to go in with a little razor. Y'all see these down to the beauty supply store just to make sure the ends are nice and neat. And so now we're going to reveal our braids. Y'all got a one-on-one lesson from a licensed hairstylist. I saved y'all $100 and something plus. Y'all ain't got to be messing with them IG stylists. Everything that I use will be in the description box below and in my Amazon store. If you found it helpful, be sure to thumbs it up. If you dig me, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And God willing, I will see you in my next video. Bye.